Hello everybody. Today let's see a short summary of Nathaniel Hawthorne's Scarlet Letter. The characters and setting of the novel. The protagonist of this novel is Hester Prynne. Paul is her daughter. Roger Chillingworth is Hester Prynne's husband. Arthur Dimmesdale is Hester Prynne's lover. And the setting of the novel is in Boston, 17th century. Now to the summary of the novel. As the novel begins, the origin of this particular novel is explained. That is, an unknown narrator finds a manuscript with the scarlet letter A on it, and he later develops the story in the manuscript to a novel. The protagonist is introduced in the novel as coming out of the prison with a baby in her hand and the scarlet letter A inscribed on her chest. She is led to a scaffold as a punishment for her illegal affair. The whole public is watching her and she recognizes her husband, Roger Chillingworth, in the crowd. Roger gets to know her story from the people gathered there, that her husband, who was to follow her to Boston, never came, and she, after 2 years, fell for another man and a baby was born to them. He does not reveal his identity to the public gathered. Esther does not tell her lover's name to the crowd and is therefore sent back to prison. Chillingworth makes her promise not to reveal his identity to the public. Hester is released after 3 years and she earns her own living. She is condemned and looked down upon by the public. Chillingworth treats Dimmesdale for heart ailment without knowing the relationship between Hester and Dimmesdale. Chillingworth finds that Dimmesdale also has a scar similar to Hester's scarlet letter. Dimmesdale is profusely tortured by the guilt feeling and he suffers so much pain emotionally. One night, Dimmesdale gets onto the scaffold on which Hester was publicly shunned. Hester and her daughter Pearl join him and the meteor strikes in the shape of the scarlet letter A. In that light, they see that they are being watched by Chillingworth. The whole story is thus revealed. That is, Chillingworth gets to know that Dimmesdale is his wife's lover and Hester has a daughter called Pearl in Dimmesdale. Also, Dimmesdale gets to know that Chillingworth is the original husband of Hester. Though Chillingworth torments and destroys Dimmesdale, he never reveals the latter's identity to the public. Hester tells Dimmesdale that they would elope to England after his sermon the very next day, and they agree upon the same. But the next day, as he delivers the sermon, he realizes that his death is fast approaching him and that he won't be able to make it to England. So he mounts to the scaffold and confesses his sin before the public, and he reveals the scarlet letter carved on his chest to the public. After getting his daughter's last kiss, he falls down dead. After Dimmesdale's death, Hester and Pearl leave to Europe. Chillingworth leaves his small fortune to Pearl before his death. After Pearl gets married, Hester returns back to Boston. She still carries her scarlet letter on her chest. When she dies, she is buried near Dimmesdale and their tomb carries the scarlet letter on it. That's all about Nathaniel Hawthorne's Scarlet Letter. Hope you got a very brief idea of the novel. Do like, share and subscribe if you'd like to listen to more such short summaries. Thank you.